Boji D himself that will turn over the documents to the ICI today. Yung po transcripts nung dalawang pagdinig at syempre iba pa hong mga documentary evidence na present doon, particularly yung pong mga litrato at mga financial statements na nakal, particularly dito po sa mga Discayas at yung pong mga litrato screenshots na pinakita po ni na Bryce Hernandez at JP Mendoza.
Baka gusto niyo lang mag-comment, sir, doon sa pinapa-freeze po ng DPWH yung assets, air assets, nasa 5 billion daw po yata, na pag-aari ni Zaldico, Missiles Aviation, lahat. And paano ba pwedeng tumulong, kumbaga, yung Kamara, kumbaga, sa ganito? And what do you think, sir?
Well, malaya po yung DPWH to do what it needs to do to get to the bottom of this. So all of the freeze orders relating to actual assets, bank accounts, pwede kong gawin yan ng atin pong Anti-Money Laundering Council through request. So I think it will be the DPWH and the DOJ that will make the corresponding request relating to all the personalities involved in flood control corruption.
How do you think the leadership can help po dito sa usapin po na yung, para makumpel ba rin na umuwi din itong si Zaldico, yun nga, pagtulong dun sa yung mga visa assets?
Well, there are measures already that is being undertaken by the House leadership. Na una, revoke na po yung travel authority po ni Congressman Ko. Pangalawa, I think there is a timeline for him to go home. And secondly, yung pong ethics probe. So, kung ano man ho yung maging result, whether it's a suspension or whichever else penalty, so we will have to wait for the ethics committee to dispose of it. Well, siyempre, the measures po pag ng executive to compel him to go back ay pwede ho nilang implement. Assuming na meron pong mga kaso na maisasampa laban sa kanya. So, ibig sabihin, yung pong measures, for example, like extradition and secondly, yung pong iba pang mga treaties relating to yung pong pagpapauwi, I think pwede pong i-implement po ito ng executive.
To drive a wedge naman between you and the speaker. Pero last Monday, sabi ni speaker, parang tinanong namin siya kung dapat maihinto na yung infracom. Sabi niya, sa tingin niya, dapat ihinto na kasi hindi naman din pinaniniwalaan ng mga tao yung nangyayari doon. Sir, do you share the same sentiments? I mean, you're the lead chairperson.
No, I think we have to go back lang po the actual context, nung pagkakabanggit po niya, Speaker D, doon po sa bagay na. Siyempre, like not just for the Congress proceedings but also for legislative-driven proceedings. Siyempre, meron ho talaga ng mga pagtingin yung mga tao kung talaga nga bang magiging transparent, Kasi siyempre, ang binabanggit, mga kasama ho natin sa Kongreso at Senado, ito pong mga iniimbestigahan dito. So I think that was the context of what the Speaker mentioned. But secondly, and to be very clear, yun po, to assuage nga po yung pong concerns, we had implemented yung pong mga conflicts of interest protocols, like yung disclosure mandate at yung no interpellation po pag named na yung pong mga legislators po natin. So, tingin ko naman po that has been, we understand what he meant by his statement po nung nakaraan.
Sir, do you think the Senate should also stop its hearings?
Co-equal po yung Senado at Kongreso sa mga bagay pong ito. So, malayo ho sila magdesisyon if they will proceed or not. So, sila po ang magpapasya bilang Senado.
But do you think, sir, they should still continue it personally?
It's not for me to say.
Sir, was the suspension of the infracom proceedings an order by the Speaker or a decision of the members of the three committees?
Well, I think even previous to the change in leadership of the House, I think yan na po yung mga pinag-uusapan talaga ng mga miyembro ng komite. Kung as soon as mailatag na po itong ICI, dapat na ba tayo mag-suspindi o hindi. So I think we can go back to the records na irrespective of what the Speaker thought of it, the old and the new Speaker thought of it, it was a continuing conversation with the members. And I think the chairs of the three committees had basically agreed na tumatakbo na po yung pong ICI. I think it is best to make a decision that we have to suspend and cooperate na lang po with the ICI.
Sir, ngayon ipapabayan nyo na sa ICI Sound. Naging mainit na debate sa Senado yung kredibilidad ng mga Diskaya na tumayong state witness as one of the lead chairpersons po na nakapag-question kay Curly Diskaya. Huling sentimento, sir, credible ba na maging testigo sila Diskaya?
Well, tinitindigan ko po yung posisyon ni Secretary Remulla na even if we talk about yung pong mga legal requirements para po sa Witness Protection Program, I think very important po talaga yung commitment to return. Yung pong ilan po sa mga kapirahan o pag-aari para magpakita po talaga ng good faith na talaga po makikipagtulungan po tayo rito sa buong usapin po na ito. I think naipakita na ho ito nung ilan sa mga tinitignan po nating mga pwedeng maging state witness, katulad po ni Engineer Bryce Hernandez, nagsoli ng sasakyan. So tingin ko dapat the same requirement can actually be asked of the Diskayas para maipakita ho natin, hindi lang sa ICI, hindi lang ho sa DOJ, kundi sa buong bayan na talagang meron silang sinseridad na talagang magpangalan ng lahat po ng iba pang mga sangkot. And more importantly, yung mas malalaking mga tao sa likod po nito.
Sir, in particular, same gestures, isoli yung luxury cars, particular yung mga nakita ng customs na iwalay pa ron, hindi pa nila nababala.
I think kasama po yun doon sa mga pwede ho talagang isauli sa gobyerno para magpakita po ng sinseridad sa kanila pong pakikipagtulungan.
Sir, last, were you so for tapped by the ICI or any message of you being personally killed?
I think meron po institutional letter na naipanadala to the speaker, and I think that is one of the reasons why the speaker will go there today. No? So I think we are ready naman kung sino yung ipapatawag. And syempre, kung whoever House member that might be called in, syempre, our hope is that they will coordinate and cooperate with the ICI.
Sir, do you think kailangan na po mag-inhibit ni Senator Villanueva and Senator Jinggoy sa investigation ng Blue Ribbon panel ng Senate? Kasi po sila yung actually sila pa yung nag-interview sa witness.
Siguro sila na ho yung magpasya. Yung inhibition naman po ay personal sa kanila. No? So, sila po yung magpasya kung ano po yung gusto nila pong gawin dito po sa bagay na ito.
Sir, yung kung level ng corruption sa DPWH, do you think it could go up to the highest echelon? The country is buried in a quicksand of it. So, kasi dahil nga po dun sa corruption na to.
Alam po ninyo, ang bayan ay nakaantabay kung ano po yung unraveling po ng mga kwento. Kasi ang totoo naman ho, nung nagsisimula naman po ang lahat ng mga pagdinig, hindi ho natin inasahan na abot tayo sa araw po na ito. Di ba? So, I think as we go along the days and the weeks na meron pong mga pagdinig na ginagawa, I think magtutuloy-tuloy naman po yung pong mga unraveling din po ng mga iba pang mga personalidad. So, we have faith on all of the investigative bodies that are doing it. So hopefully we can get to the bottom of all of this. Okay, maraming salamat. Magandang hapon.